Hey guys, it's Wednesday. So, I'm talking about like my radar. I've got some good, some bad, and it's gonna be awesome. Why don't I start with the Kardashians? They're on the cover of a bunch of magazines. On US Weekly, Khloe is tortured for her weight. Tortured. And then in Touch Weekly, all the sisters tormented over their body. This is what happens when you make a career based off of your body. It's funny to see if they're so tormented and things are so terrible, they're still wearing bikinis and they're still on the cover of a magazine. I feel like your life can't be that bad. I don't know. Like, I have sympathy for them. I'm sorry that your mom's a total douche and isn't tormenting you to go to school or study or do something. Anyways, the next person that I want to talk about is Kirstie Alley. I always thought she was super awesome. And she lost Dancing with the Stars last night. She was like second place. Not that I watched that show. I was channel hopping, waiting for Glee to come on. And everyone's like, oh, she looks so great. And it's like, she looks great in general. She's a beautiful woman. Unfortunately, maybe she's not seen this. And she's on, Fat Actress, Jenny Craig, Fat Reality Show, Another Diet Plan, Dancing with the Stars. Like, her weight is fluctuating so much. Like, when are you going to end that cycle and focus on your acting career? The next person I wanted to talk about was my favorite person right now on television. Her name's Ashley Fink, and I noticed her in a movie called Fat Girls. They're having sex in the car in the front seat, and her ass gets stuck. Kind of a bad joke, like fat joke, but at the same time, for a fat girl to have sex in a movie, period, is something. That's some new ground to be broken. And then to have sex, like, in an open place, a car, but like, in a parking lot. Come on, that's a little bit risque. She's so awesome. She was then in a show called Huge with Nikki Blonsky, and that was really good. It was an interesting show. It was very, like, deep, and dealt with a lot of people's body issues and issues in general. Then she started showing up little bits and pieces on Glee, like little episodes. You'd see her really quick, and I was always like, Ashley Fink, I love her. And then she started coming back more and more, and now she's got like Now she's got like a full character on there, developed. She plays Lauren Zayces, who's like this wrestling tough big girl who comes in, and Puck, the hottest one, falls in love with her because she's awesome and he loves her body. She had a solo where she sang I Know What Boys Like, which is a great song, and she was adorable singing it. She's a very, very confident person. She's cool. She is like the woman. And I feel deep down something like one day we're going to be friends. It's like in my bones. It's going to happen. I'll move to LA, and then we'll be BFFs, and then it'll be awesome. I have a girl crush on her. So the other person I've been seeing a lot of talk about is a girl named Ashley Falcon, who writes for Marie Claire. So she wrote this article, and she wrote about, all these ways to look thinner and blah, 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 blah. Like, you haven't heard all of these tips before. You have. We all have. It's been overdone. We know how to not look fat. We cover ourselves up with a bag that's black, and then we belt it in one place, and then you're done. Way to go. Yay. Awesome. She she wrote some articles like, can curvy women wear skinny jeans? Do we care? No. Done. Wore them. Over it. She also wrote an article called Slimming Hair and Makeup Tricks. Does your makeup make you look fat? It does. You know why? Because I'm fat. And the fat is on my face, too. There's no lipstick that I can wear that is going to make you forget that you just saw how big my ass was. Right now, there's such, like, an interesting dynamic of media out there that is trying to promote, like, body positivity and size positivity, but at the same time, they're, like, slowly underneath, slightly telling you, like, but it's really not okay. Just be happy now, but you better work on that fat ass of yours. No. And I don't want to turn on the television and see a beautiful, big actress struggling with her weight every season, going up and down and up and down and up and down and torturing herself. And I don't want to see people on the front of magazines who are beautiful, and recognized beautiful by, everybody, feeling tortured because they're still in a single-digit pant size. When I'm reading a magazine and all of a sudden it's like, oh, featuring this plus-size writer, or on a TV show they're like, we're going to talk about plus-size fashion. You're like, sweet, I'm going to see some girls rocking some awesome outfits or accessories or talking about something awesome, because that's how we are. You're awesome. If you can be a big girl and you're still in love with fashion and color and life and everything, that's awesome. Because it's not easy being big. It takes a lot of strength, I think, and to enjoy everything in spite of, and even more, because you're big, like, that's what I want to read. Anyways, yeah, guys, I'm going to link some stuffs in the bars, and you're going to follow it, or add it, or like it, or whatever. And this Sunday is my Sunday. I was in a fashion show here in Portland, and it's going to be like a little thing that we put together about it. So I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I know Megan is up at next big thing, next up, something in New York. I'm jealous. Hope you're doing awesome. And the rest of you girls too. Have an awesome week and a sweet weekend. My birthday's coming up, so think about that.